What if it all works out? Is a question I tell myself or ask myself every single day. It literally gets me through the day. It helps me at my lowest when I'm feeling discouraged, when I got a headache, when I'm not trying to do what I need to do. Because what if it does? All the shit you're going through, the long nights, early mornings, the constant feeling of, am I making the right choice? Is this gonna go anywhere? Maybe I should quit. I'm not seeing any results, especially when you're not seeing any results. What if it all works out? What if you're way closer to changing your life than you really think? I feel like a lot of people are constantly thinking about where they're at in life and a constant feeling of being stuck. And a lot of that comes from not actually pursuing anything. Well, in my case, it comes from pursuing something and not seeing results from it yet. Mind you, I know this takes years and you gotta keep working. Like a lot of these people work years and years and years before they even get their first hit of like, okay, maybe something's going right. Maybe this is working. It gets much harder as you get older, like that feeling of being stuck. And every year that goes by, it hits me even harder. I think I first started feeling it when I was 23, and all my classmates were graduating college and starting their careers. And I'm a dropout. So seeing that was like, damn, did I make the wrong choice? Because mind you, I dropped out to chase this. That first channel I created in 2020 didn't go anywhere. I worked on it for about 3 years, didn't go anywhere. Took some time off, just worked. The feeling of being stuck got even worse because I wasn't pursuing anything. So it was the same thing every single day, not knowing what was gonna happen. And I hated it. Fast forward to now, 25, and that's why I'm taking it so serious, because I can't take another year. I can't keep getting older. Mind you, in the grand scheme of things, I'm young as hell, but I can't keep going like this and letting these years go by, because before I know I'm gonna hit 30 and it's like, bro, I'm still on this bullshit. So it's turned from what if it all works out to this is gonna work out. I have to make it work out. But I think these feelings are part of the process. Like, I think you feel the worst right before you finally break through and see something. Mind you, I've been seeing some decent success on my social medias, like going from zero to what is that, 24K now in the last 9-10 months on TikTok, and then in the last 2 months growing from zero to almost 8K. We're gonna hit 10K on Instagram soon. Like, I'm not downplaying these accomplishments that I'm doing, but the feeling I guess I feel stuck because, again, I want to make this a career and I want to be able to take care of myself and my family through this. I don't want to work for somebody anymore. I don't want to be the dead-end job no more. I'm tired of it. But I don't want to get too vulnerable on camera. I want to keep it light. I don't want to I start crying here and shit. I want to see me start bawling. I think what makes it worse too is the constant overthinking. Is every single second I'm constantly thinking about something. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do this. Maybe this has to happen. Maybe I have to put more videos out. And the constant pressure to have everything figured out. Like, bro, like, I always want to have everything to a T. And when something is not controlled and I'm not in control of something, I feel uncomfortable. I don't like that shit. I always like to be in control of everything. And I guess it's a bad thing and a good thing too at the same time. Because if I'm out of control with something because I don't know or anything, I will make sure I learn as much as possible to become good at it, to become in control of the situation. And there's always that feeling of, maybe I could be doing more. Maybe I could be putting 2 of these videos out a week, or 3, 4, you know, even putting 5, 1 a day. I always feel like I'm leaving a lot on the table and that I could always be doing way more. And that's also could be negative if you actually can do more and you try to push it and then you just end up burning out. Because like right now we're doing good. I told myself I'm not going to try to do more than I can, because I always start off little. I'm like, all right, but I'm going to push it times a million and just go even harder. And then I end up fucking myself over. That's why the plan of execution that I set for myself was just do 1 a week to start. And once I prove myself that I can stick to that, we can start ramping it up. Because in reality, these videos don't take much. Some very minor editing, very free. I don't gotta really do too much. I gotta come up with a core idea and then just talk. Basically what I feel, like my experiences. And I always go back to this in a lot of my videos. It's that goddamn social media, bro. Social media makes it look like everybody and their mom is way ahead of you, when it's just a small percentage of people that are really doing it for real. Because this is on social media and what you see is usually the viral videos. It looks like everybody's ahead of you. Everybody got a Lambo, everybody got a penthouse, everybody got a mansion, everybody's a successful content creator and they're getting collabs. I think life would be totally better if there was no social media, which is funny because I'm trying to make it a career. The irony. The truth is, everybody is just figuring it out as they go. I'm trying to figure it out as I go. But I'm just trying to figure it out faster than normal. Because I just don't want to waste time no more, man. Time is of the essence. When you think about it, you really don't have a lot of time, but you do at the same time. It's weird. Because me imagining doing this for another 6 years without nothing paying off, it's like, fuck. I don't even want to have that thought in my head. That's where the what if it all works out comes in, because that's what negates that. I'll get all these thoughts here and there, and just telling myself, asking myself that just gets me back on track. Because it's possible. Anything is possible as long as you work for it and you believe. And that's just me helping myself cope and staying. It's really like a coping mechanism to help me stay on track. I think worrying about your future is the worst thing you could do. If you really want something to happen, you gotta focus and do things that the person you want to become would do. You don't become the person once you get there. You become the person to get there. Best philosopher of 2026. I don't know if that makes sense. If y'all got that bar. If you didn't, forget I said anything. But hopefully y'all did. Hopefully. Hold on, let me try to re-explain that. You become what you want to become before. Nah, let me chill. If it didn't make sense, forget I said anything. Let's just continue. And that's why you can't focus on motivation. It really is all up to discipline. And it makes it much easier to be disciplined if you enjoy what you're doing. Because if you hate it and there's a lot of friction for you to do it, boy, it's gonna be hell for you to sit down and record these videos if you don't enjoy creating videos. Like, I enjoy doing this shit. It's fun. Yeah, here and there I'll be like, fuck, I don't want to record this shit right now, just because it's a overthinking thing where it's like I want it to be perfect, and in my head I don't have the right idea or the right vision for it. I'm not gonna want to do it. I'm gonna procrastinate because I want it to be perfect. But we're not worrying about that right now. We're just going with the flow. We're just gonna put this shit out however it comes out, because fuck it. I'd rather progress than be perfect. And you'll see me repeat a lot of things in these videos from previous videos, because it applies to everything. That's why I've been able to stay so disciplined and consistent on TikTok and Instagram, because it's immediate feedback, immediate results. You post a video and off rip within the next 10 minutes, you'll get 200 views for sure. Those 200 views are a given, and that's enough to give you, okay, something's happening here. You'll get like 20 likes, 15 likes or something like that. But that was at the beginning. Now my average is like 1,000 per flop, between 800 to 1,000 views per flop. Those are my flops. But the point is that you'll get instant feedback real quick. You'll get a viral video real quick on TikTok and Instagram. It doesn't take too much. It's not hard. That's one thing I noticed about that. Like, if you really want to grow a following, start with TikTok. Just post there every single day. Something will go viral, I swear. Especially if you have your niche locked in from the very beginning and you know who you're making videos for, it's gonna hit way faster. It took me 6 weeks to hit my first TikTok to hit 1 million. It took me 2 weeks to get my first TikTok to hit past 30K. And from there I realized, like, yo, this shit is like insane. You can really grow on here fast as hell. You just gotta keep posting. I was posting 6-7 times every single day. Now I do 5 times every day. But yeah, 6, 7, 8 times a day at the very beginning, just to see what worked and what didn't. And then when you see what works, you could just start doing spin-offs of that to where my account is right now. Even though I'm kind of stuck in this certain niche where I don't want to be in it like that no more. Kind of want to branch out and do like personality, show more of my personality, more day in the life type of thing than what I'm talking about. Because reality, like, my niche is talking about like toxic couple stuff and girls and being a cheater and a whole bunch of shit. Because I learned that shit works. Or being a lover boy, either or. You could do both, because there's two different sides of people. It's like two sides of the same coin. It's that same audience, but different sides. So I can appeal to the dudes that get no girls and are always like single and heartbroken and shit like that. And then I can apply to the dudes that be getting girls and like to cheat and all that stuff. It's all the same. You can do both sides. One thing I've noticed though is the ones that do go the most viral is in the position when I put myself as like I'm heartbroken. A lot of dudes can relate to that, which is crazy. But back to the topic, growth looks very, very boring before it looks successful. And that's why consistency matters so much, and I always say that's the #1 thing. Just be consistent, even if you don't know what you want to do. In case of content, like, even if you don't know what you want to post, just post anything. Just throw something out there until something sticks. Most people quit way too early, and that is not gonna be me. I'm gonna write this shit out. I put way too much time into this to quit right before it works. Like, how am I gonna be complaining about the YouTube showing no results when I only have 6 videos? Come on, man, I can't be complaining yet. I saw somewhere that you need at least 20 something videos before the algorithm on YouTube knows who to show your videos to. Bro, I'm at 6. I'm still 14 weeks away before I have enough data on my channel for you to know, all right, this is this audience, I can start pushing it to them. So what I gotta focus on is just keep improving better every single video. And out of my last 6-7 videos, 7, it's gonna be the same thing. So I have to now think and a way to improve each one. The goal is to just keep progressing and keep getting better. All this takes time. It's a good thing, like, I understand that. So that's one thing I want to make clear, that this takes time. This can't happen overnight. And realistically, by myself, on my new transforming myself, like reinventing myself, I've only been doing content for 9 months. So I'm still very fucking new to this shit, and it's totally normal. The confidence will come from action, not before. You're gonna get confident as you go and as you keep putting in reps. But the crazy thing is, a lot can change in 1 year. If I get a real big crazy wave up, I could finish my first year on TikTok. I got 50K or 60K followers, which is insane. I mean, as you start getting, you start becoming a little numb to it, and it just becomes your new normal. But when you really think about it, it's like, yo, damn, 50,000 people follow me. It's insane. And if I keep riding that wave and it keeps getting more up and up and up, and I keep getting bangers, I can finish this year at 100,000. That is crazy. And when I have that type of leverage, I want to have my YouTube set to where I can start funneling people over here. And that's when things can start working and cool stuff can start happening. And I think it's totally possible, man. And I just want to have the YouTube locked in so people go in, because mind you, the content on here is way different than the one on TikTok. I will call it the shit I'm making on TikTok brain rot, because TikTok is just jokes. This is a little more like serious and trying to like self-help type of thing. But I don't want this channel to be just this though. That's where I keep thinking about like finding my balance, because I also want it to be light and just having fun. But what's missing is the having fun part. We're gonna see as we go. We're gonna see. Something will come from it. So my videos will evolve at some point. They will. They got to. Because every little small thing stacks up. And we're gonna find our not niche, but like our flow, our style. Yeah, our channel's a baby still. And if you're wondering what's helping me keep pushing every single day, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I think it's just because I like it, and just having full faith and trusting the process, even though I get those thoughts constantly. Just keep repeating to myself, what if it all works out? What if it all works out? You just gotta let go of the outcome and focus on working every single day, one step at a time, because that's the only way to get the outcome, by taking care of it now. I'm probably repeating myself like so much. It is what it is. And taking care of yourself mentally and physically, especially mentally. I think with content, you gotta protect your mental, because any little thing can influence you in a bad way. And it's happened to me, where it's like I'll get certain bad comments, hate comments, and it'll kind of influence me in the way of how I'll make my next video. And that's when I know I lost the plot. And I gotta remind myself, yo, fuck the comments, fuck whatever they gotta say. I'm gonna make whatever I wanna make. And it happened to me the other day. I was making a video, making a TikTok, and as soon as I finished, I looked at it and I was like, ooh, wait, I can't post that. I know they could get on my ass for that. And then I was like, wait, man, fuck them. Post your video. And I posted that motherfucker. And then guess what? I didn't look at the comments. I'm not looking at comments no more. I'm protecting my mental health. I am not gonna look at that shit no more. Only on TikTok. I'll look at them on TikTok. On Instagram, fuck that. I ain't looking at shit. I'm protecting my mental health. Because people on Instagram just be mean. Fuck that. They can talk to a wall. I ain't listening to that shit. With that being said, you don't have to have your whole life figured out right now, man. I'm on the same boat with you. You clicked on this video. We both don't know what the hell is going on. We're pushing every single day. What if it all works out? I like to tell myself that it is gonna work out, because you kind of manifest your life into existence, combined with you putting in the work, obviously. And your future is built from the little things you do every single day. So I want to leave you off on that note. I'm gonna go cry now, because this video took me so goddamn long. You know how many times I retook the beginning over and over and over again because I didn't feel inspired. Mind you, this wasn't the original video I was gonna film today. The original video was I finally touched grass, and I went out to go record, and guess what? It started raining. Shit blew my shit. Tired as hell. Mind you, I procrastinated like 3 weeks. I've been had that video in mind where I go outside finally and get some nice footage and start doing the cinematic bullshit I was telling you about, with recording all not angles, but like having shots and creating cinematic sequences. I'd rather show ya, because I don't feel like I'm making sense right now. But yeah, it started raining, and that shit got me mad. So I sat here and I started pressing record button, and nothing would come out my mouth until this came out right now. And I'm glad, because I'm done, and it's 10 p.m. and I got 2 hours to edit this now. So yeah, bro, I'm gonna see y'all next week. We're keeping the streak alive. Video number 7. Video number 8 next week. We're gonna make this shit happen. There's not a doubt in my mind. Only sometimes. But that's fucking normal. I'm gonna see y'all next week.